Whoa. Yeah, that's Brando. He sent something out front. This is a guard dog extraordinaire. This dog protects us from other dogs walking in front of the house. There's great danger. And he, as a matter of fact, he's got a pretty big reputation around here. When anyone with a dog walks in front of the house, Brando starts barking. And I'll meet someone on the street and they'll say, oh my gosh, your dog is always calling out to us. Nice to see you. Had some problems with the Landsblog over the last couple of days. It was posted on Facebook yesterday, but not on the website. We apologize for that because we wanted to be so consistent that you always know that there's going to be someone with a fresh message, having given some thought to the day, to mental health, and to you. But it was posted on Facebook, and I wanted to read a question and try to give an answer. And I suggest that we continue to do this. You fire a question at me, you can do it in any way you want. One of the ways is to go to and message me at, michael.landsberg at SickNotWeak.com, or go to Facebook. So here's the point. I've shared this video with my parents, and I know, Michael, that you posted a ton about sharing. This was the barbecue video. This was, I think, number 3 in the series of 12 Michael Landsblog barbecue videos. Do you have a message for parents with children with mental health issues? And I happen to have that message. I happen to be qualified to offer that message because I have... You want to come up here, boy? Yeah. You want to come up here? Yeah. Want to come up? Yeah, come on. I can wait. No? Well, that's depressing. Sorry, bad choice of words. But I can really touch on that because I can address this from what it's like to be a caregiver for a child that perhaps is struggling, or maybe a young adult or an adult, because there's nothing that will challenge us in our lives more than that. Hey, Brando, you get out of here, man. Yeah, you just go play. Yeah. Because here's where it gets complicated with mental health. Because so much of what we want for our kids, and so much of what we say to our kids when they're struggling, is wishful thinking. You want them to get better so badly that you try to minimize their problem. You don't want to say, oh my gosh, you know, my child has a serious mental health issue. You would much rather say, well, I know that he or she has some problems with mental health, but they should be easily solved by doing some things that maybe I can control. Because loss of control is one of the hardest things to deal with, especially when you're talking about the health of your children. And when you have no control, it's a hugely vulnerable place. So we tend to minimize it. We tend to say things like, you know, you seem better today, or wow, you know, how you doing today? Are you know, is everything okay? Are you positive? You know, are you going to get out and do some things? And you know, you throw in this sense of wishful thinking so much that you actually damage the child, because now there's this sense of guilt. So what can a caregiver do? A parent especially. I think first and foremost, you have to understand that you won't understand what's going on. See, there's a dog walking in front, and Brando has alerted us. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, you tell us when there's problems out there. Yeah. You can't control everything, but what you can control is what you say to your child and how you approach your child. And here's cutting through to the heart of the matter. You don't understand what they're feeling. Don't try to understand what they're feeling, because you'll never understand it. You'll never understand what depression feels like if you haven't had it. And what you need to know is that there's a huge sense of guilt that will come with this. If you say to your child, or I mean, this works for everyone, but especially your child, you know, why don't you go out with your friends? Or why don't you go and do this? Or why don't we go on a vacation or to a movie? Then there's this sense of guilt that your child will feel. Guilt that he or she is letting you down. Typically, children want to please their parents. They don't want to upset their parents. And when you throw things out like you have the solution, you either force them to do things they don't want to do, or you put them in a position of feeling guilt. So my advice to you is ask the question. That's all you have to do. Ask the question. What can I do for you? And I'm not talking about getting you a drink from the fridge. I'm not talking about going to the store for you. I mean, really, what can I do for you that will make a difference? How do I make this easier for you? How do I deal with this? How can I become a good parent here because I don't understand it? You got to ask. You never figure it out on your own. Ask. Ask the simple question, what can I do for you? And don't take anything less than an answer that makes sense to you. Push for it, and you'll make a difference. SickNotWeak.com. I'm here every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because we want you to know that there's someone always thinking about you.